Every year, the world harvests more than 86 million tons of apples. Yet only 1/3 of that fruit ever reaches supermarket shelves. The rest begins a different journey, one hidden behind factory doors and early morning orchards, where apples are transformed into the golden juice millions of us drink every day. But what does that journey truly look like? How does a fragile blossom survive wind, frost, pests, and time, only to become the clear, sweet liquid sealed inside a bottle? And what kind of technology can turn 40,000 apples per hour into perfectly filtered juice without losing their natural flavor? Welcome back to AgriTech Smart. Today, we invite you to slow your pace, take a breath, and follow the apple story, starting from the very first grafted seedling, all the way to the moment fresh juice flows through stainless steel pipes inside a modern processing plant. This is not just a documentary about farming. It is the anatomy of a drink billions of people enjoy, yet almost no one truly understands. Let's uncover how apple juice is really made. Apple trees are not grown from seed. A seed-grown tree may take 6 to 10 years to bear fruit and often produces apples completely different from its parent. That's why modern orchards rely on grafting. A strong, disease-resistant rootstock, often M9 or M26, is paired with a scion taken from a tree known for its flavor and productivity. The result: consistency and quality. These young trees are planted at densities of 2,000 to 3,500 trees per hectare, forming the tall, straight corridors typical of modern orchards. Water is delivered through precision drip irrigation systems equipped with soil moisture sensors, reducing water use by 30 to 40% while giving each tree exactly what it needs. Climate is everything. Leading apple juice regions like Washington State, USA, Shandong, China, and New Zealand's South Island offer a perfect balance: warm days for sugar accumulation, cold nights for acidity and color. A single mature apple tree needs around 55 to 75 centimeters of water per year, depending on climate and variety. For the first 2 years, a young apple tree mostly focuses on building roots and branches. Early blossoms are removed so the tree puts its energy into growth, ensuring strong yields in the years to come. When spring arrives, the orchard transforms into a soft pink-white ocean of flowers. But to turn blossoms into fruit, the orchard relies on its most important seasonal workers: honeybees. Commercial orchards usually place 2 to 2.5 beehives per hectare. According to USDA estimates, up to 90% of apple yield depends on bee pollination. Yet each flower remains viable for only 4 to 7 days, forming a narrow pollination window. If temperatures drop below 12 degrees Celsius or it rains for too long, bee activity slows, and yields may fall by 20 to 40%. Once a flower is successfully pollinated, a tiny green fruit begins to form. Over the summer, it will grow in size, develop its signature aroma compounds, and gradually build sweetness key elements for making flavorful, well-balanced apple juice. As apples develop, orchard workers thin the fruit so that each apple has 15 to 20 centimeters of space. This ensures better size, better color, and higher sugar levels. Apple varieties intended for juice usually aim for a sugar concentration of 10.5 to 14 degrees Brix. Modern orchards now use drones with multispectral cameras to detect plant stress or nutrient deficiencies. These systems guide irrigation and fertilization in real time, helping reduce resource use while maintaining consistent quality. Apples face more than 40 common pests and diseases, from codling moths to apple scab. Instead of relying on heavy chemicals, many orchards now use biological controls, pheromone traps, beneficial insects, or precision spraying, reducing chemical use by 30 to 50%. By late summer, apples reach their final size of 70 to 90 millimeters and begin shifting color as natural sugars rise. As summer fades and the air turns crisp, apple orchards begin their quiet transformation. The trees, once filled with blossoms so delicate they could bruise in the wind, now carry fruits that are firm, heavy, and bursting with stored sunlight. Picking them at just the right moment is both a science and a tradition. Farmers walk row by row, listening to subtle cues that only years of experience can teach. A ripe apple doesn't simply look ready, it sounds ready. When gently tapped, it produces a deep, mellow resonance that signals the cells inside have reached the perfect density for sweetness. Modern orchards enhance this intuition with data tools. Handheld refractometers measure sugar levels, often aiming for 12 to 14 degrees Brix, while color sensors compare the fruit skin to standardized ripeness charts. Once an apple passes these tests, harvest teams move in. Instead of pulling or twisting harshly, workers lift the fruit upward so the stem releases naturally without breaking the spur, because damaging a spur means losing next year's fruit. In large commercial orchards, platforms and conveyor belts glide through the aisles, helping workers pick up to 8 tons per day while preventing bruising. For juice-grade apples, the process is slightly different. These fruits don't need perfect shapes or spotless skins. They simply need flavor, ripeness, and safety. Many orchards separate them immediately after picking, loading bins that hold around 380 to 420 kilograms each. Within hours, hundreds of these bins are lined up at the orchard's edge, ready to begin the next chapter of their journey. The goal is speed, because apples destined for juice must reach the processing plant quickly to preserve freshness, acidity, and vitamin content. When the bins arrive at the factory, the transition from orchard to industry becomes clear. Everything now moves with precision. Steel conveyors, automated washers, optical sorting lines, all designed to process tens of thousands of apples every hour with minimal human contact. The journey begins with washing. Apples pass through high-pressure water jets that remove dust, leaves, and natural wax, followed by food-grade sanitizing baths. A typical facility can clean 20 to 40 tons of apples per hour, ensuring every fruit meets strict safety standards. Optical sorters then scan each apple at incredible speed, rejecting any with internal bruising or rot. Even apples with imperfections that human eyes can't detect are removed in milliseconds using near-infrared light. After sorting, the apples move to industrial grinders that crush them into a thick, aromatic pulp. This pulp is then pressed using hydraulic or belt presses capable of squeezing 75 to 85% of the fruit's juice. The first liquid that flows out is cloudy, filled with microscopic apple particles. This is known as raw juice, and it carries all the fruit's natural aroma. From here, technology takes over. The juice enters centrifuges spinning up to 6,000 revolutions per minute to separate solids from liquid. For clear apple juice, it then moves through filtration systems and enzyme treatments that break down pectin, yielding a crystal-clear, honey-colored liquid. For cloudy apple juice, the process is gentler, skipping full filtration to preserve more fiber and antioxidants. Pasteurization is the final safeguard. The juice is heated briefly, usually to 72 to 75 degrees Celsius for 15 to 20 seconds, to eliminate microorganisms while keeping flavor intact. Modern plants often use ultra-high temperature, UHT, techniques that allow the juice to stay fresh for months without refrigeration. Finally, the juice flows into stainless steel storage tanks where quality teams test acidity, sweetness, color, and aroma. Only after passing these checks is it bottled in glass, cartons, or PET containers. Each line can fill more than 12,000 bottles per hour, creating a continuous river of golden apple juice ready for markets around the world. And so, the journey of a simple apple, from a quiet orchard at sunrise to a humming, stainless steel factory, ends in a glass of juice millions enjoy every single day. Every sip holds the early morning footsteps of farmers, the precision of modern orchard management, and the engineering behind machines that press, spin, filter, and protect the pure essence of the fruit. It's easy to forget how many people, ideas, and technologies come together to create something so familiar. But now, you know the remarkable story behind that golden, refreshing drink. A story of patience, craftsmanship, and innovation woven across continents. Thank you for watching AgriTech Smart. If you enjoyed this documentary, don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe to support the channel. Which topic should we explore next on AgriTech Smart? Share your ideas in the comments below.